Okay, this is not meant to be a very long stream. My voice is not completely recovered yet. However, here's what happened. So the hurricanes in Florida have prevented me from having my school lecture because they had to evacuate the campus. Something I got an email from Full Sail that they were having to evacuate because Full Sail University is in Florida. So the professor wasn't available to do the lecture at 3 p.m. today. However, I had a programming project that I had been wanting to do for a few months. I just never got around to it until this happened. So I've just created the latest update of Chaste Chess. And after I get done with this stream, I'm gonna upload the latest zip file to my Patreon account. I have a Patreon where I publish my programming, and I have a GitHub repository where I upload the source code to. So I want to show you what I've done here. I just set up this scene. Just in a few seconds, I just set up this scene. So hopefully everything is right. Let's do a test. Okay, yeah, test. Okay, so the chat shows up on the screen here. So what you see here, you see this is my game that I made, Chaste Chess. Now it's a teaching tool. It's not a full game. There's no AI, but I just added the title, Chaste Chess, in rainbow text. And there's a lot of code that goes into the rainbow text. Trust me on that one. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a really, really cool feature here. So when you first start the game, it has this rainbow text here, and when you click outside, it does nothing. But as soon as you click something, that disappears. So let's move the queen's pawn. Notice something. I want you to notice something. Notice that anytime I click on one of my white pawns, or even another piece that can't move, notice the numbers over on the top left, how that says C1, B1, because the rook on A1, the queen on D1, so or the pawn on E2. So let's say we move the D2 pawn over to D4. Notice it shows an arrow that something moved from D2 to D4, and then D7 to D5. So now my chess game I made, it correctly shows the squares of chess notation. Oh, hello, Gracie. Thank you for joining me, Gracie. I saw you join the stream previously, but I didn't have the scene. I didn't have a microphone set up yet because it's an old scene that I created before I created my light chess scenes. I have a collection of light chess scenes, but I had set this one up and it wasn't meant for streaming, just recording anyway. But now I have it set up, and this isn't going to be a long stream, but I wanted to walk people through some of the features of this game. So first of all, it has the notation of the squares. It doesn't have the notation of which piece moved. For example, if I select the C1 bishop and move it over here to F4, it says that something moved from C1 to F4, but it doesn't say what. But that's unnecessary. I didn't include that in my game because we all saw the bishop move. And it's also, check this out, I can save and reload the game. So if I press I to save the game and then I move this bishop here, for instance, notice the trail of rainbow text there, the rainbow squares, and then I press P, it reloads. So see, I can do that. I can save and I can reload. So it's cool. So I can also press R to reset the game. I can even press V to flip the view. So let's say we're going to do like the Scandinavian defense, for instance. So there's E2 to E4, D7 to D5, then, this pawn captures, then this queen captures. And notice that every time a piece moves, that the squares behind it change into rainbow colors. So it's really kind of freaky. And there's some important weirdness though. There's some important weirdness you need to know. There are limitations. I know this looks cool, but it has its limitations. So check this out. This is funny. So if for any reason a pawn gets to the other side, it doesn't actually have a way to promote. it's just stuck. It can't actually move. I don't have a way for it to promote. Now, here's the thing. There's two ways to handle this, okay? One way is to have it automatically promote to a queen. That's probably the route I'll go next time I update the code. Another way would be to have a selection on whether you want it to be a queen or a knight. Because to be honest, a queen or a knight are the only things you want to promote to. Why would you promote to a bishop or a rook when queen has a combined bishop and rook powers? But most people want a queen when they promote. So I could just make it an automatic queen. In fact, that's a setting like on lichess.com and chess.com. Just automatically have a queen too, if you want. If you go to the settings on their websites. But see, this is what's unique here. So like this is weird. So check this out. This is one of the features of my game. So the king can put itself in check, and the king can be captured. That's what's funky about this. However, keep in mind the game still goes on. That's what's beautiful about this game is that, and obviously this is not a serious game. The point of this video demonstration here is to show that my rainbow squares animation is working. So basically, I'm just going to use these queens. Yeah, Gracie says, "Queen me up." That's right. Yeah, so that's the fun part is I'm just going to use these queens, and we're just going to wipe out all these pieces. I mean, why not, right? I mean, the idea is to just clear the board here. We're just totally gonna clear the board here, just because we can. I mean, there's no reason not to. Oh man, this is great. But see, that was kind of one of the features. That's the idea. So I've been working on this. I not very much, just because I have school and I have work, and so I don't often really have much of a chance to work on it at all. Um, but this is cool. See, the way first of all, when I first made this, there was no animation. Pieces just instantly appeared where they went. But now, see, I've got the whole animation thing going where it has that trail of colors behind it. So now, see, we have this, now we have this thing going on. So, yay, that queen goes there, that queen goes there, that queen goes there, that queen goes there. Just going around the clock that way, or we could do diagonals. Man, this would make a really cool screensaver, wouldn't it? I mean, like, seriously. Like, dude. Yeah, see, that's kind of the point. And if I know it goes a little fast, I actually see I had to add encode to slow the game down so you can see the animation. But notice something. Notice how it has the trail of the black part that's the queen when it moves. Um, that's because what it does is it doesn't erase anything on the screen. All it's really doing is it just drawing the new stuff without erasing the old. And that was the easiest way to code it. That was just the easiest way to code it, if you know what I'm saying. It was simple. But adding the timing code to create the animation was weird. Another thing, this is freaky. Is so en passant works. So let's just say we do like this, and then look at this. So I'm going to save right here, and then if this pawn moves 2 squares, then white can en passant capture it in passing. It moves there, and then it disappears. Let's do that again. See that? It works. En passant works correctly in my game now. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, so now let's do this here. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, there's an error though. White gets an extra turn. Why does white get an extra turn when en passant? Oh, there's an error in my code here. Oh, this is I need to fix that. I need to fix that so bad because now black can't move. White gets an extra turn. That's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to go to black's turn. So okay, I found a bug. Good thing I did this. But anyway, as you see, we have some fabulous rainbow tech. I mean, we had rainbow text for the title, but then we have rainbow trails behind the pieces. I've done it. I've done it, guys. I've made the chess pieces gay. I made chess gay now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's just completely freaky. And it works with knights too, by the way. The knights can do their horsey dance. The horsey dance. Yeah, yeah, Gracie says that's so gay. I know, right? Girl, I made the most gay chess game on the internet. Dude. Yeah. Yeah, let's just capture the queens. Okay. Yeah, thank you for joining me, Gracie. This is good. I'm glad I got my audio working and just set up the layout so you can see me and we can have the chat there. This is actually very special. I just need to fix the glitch with the en passant and giving white an extra turn because that's not supposed to happen. And then I'm gonna make it a backup and then I'm gonna get back to working on school. But this is so much fun.